All right, I want to show you this project in progress. I'm not going to do a how-to video on it or anything, but it's a pretty neat build, I think, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. And I've found over the years that sometimes a project that's pretty difficult really is fun, and it really keeps me engaged. I don't lose interest near as fast. So here's what we have. I'm making a vanity for my daughter and my niece. And so basically you would sit at the vanity and do your hair or makeup or whatever someday. So basically I have this will be my middle section, and I have these frames that are going to have mirrors in them, and they're going to open. So this front one will open out, and then these other two side ones will open together. And so that way you can see the back of your head. So I have these two side ones, that will open up. Actually, they're going to open up like this so you can see the back of your head. And so I have all the pieces done here for these. They're almost ready for a finish. And I'm pretty excited about that. I decided to put a couple of shelves in these ones, so that was kind of fun. Here's the backings. I got those done. It's just some cherry MDF, but kind of excited about that. And so that's like the back part of the vanity. And then I have the legs here. I did two different kinds of legs. So these ones are square with some laminations in the middle. And then I bent some legs. So I have these all sanded nice and rounded. And, they're pretty much ready to go. I think I have them a little bit long. I always have a hard time cutting them down. I always make stuff a little too tall because I don't really want to cut them down. And when they're bent like that, man, it's even harder to cut them down. So here's the front. This will be underneath the top of the vanity. So one of them's going to have 3 drawers right in the front, and they'll have like a little arch. That's kind of where your legs are going to be. And I decided to do them different. Honestly, I was going to make them exactly the same, but when I was cutting out pieces to bend, a couple of them just didn't work out right, so I just ditched them. And then I decided to change up the legs, just do a set of bent legs and a set of straight legs. So now they're going to be two different projects. So I have one at the top glued up here. This is just kind of a straightforward top. And then I have this other top that is a little bit different. So this one will be the cutout. So where you're gonna sit, you'll have a little spot where you can get a little bit closer. And I just got done building this piece a couple minutes ago, and this is gonna hold my drawer front. So I'm pretty excited about that. So my curved drawer front that was sitting over there will go in here. And then this cutout will be in the top, so you can kind of get close. So this will go underneath this eventually. So man, I don't know. I got to do some assembly next, and I'm gonna have to build a bunch of drawers. And I think underneath this section over here, I think underneath these units, I'm gonna have like a little bit of a shelf underneath there with maybe 3 more drawers or something. So I still gotta nail that design part down. So I did sketch this out a little bit, and I drew it out on the computer to help me cut some of the, the ovals there. But I gotta be honest, I didn't sketch every single little aspect of this project out, so I'm still kind of developing it as I go. But I did do the main measurements, and that's something I'm always telling my students, to try to detail everything out to as far as you can. And that's what I did. I kind of got to a point where I'm like, well, I need to make a couple pieces and decide what I want to do there. So anyway, that's the build in progress. here's a vanity update. It's a couple years old now. You can see the cherry has really reddened out. And now you can see the knobs better where the ash inserts are lighter. So I'm kind of happy about that because they didn't show up as good right when it was first done. And the curved drawer. So everything seems to be holding up pretty well, really. You know, one thing I never really quite could show you in the other videos or the other pictures was this is how you can see the back of your head, right? So if you flip both of these out, then you can see the back of your head, and that was the goal. So this one hangs some necklaces in there. This one has just some shelves. And this one has some shelves. So lots of storage in this thing, really. And I'm definitely happy the way it's threaded out. And it looks like it's holding up pretty well. No joints have split yet. So that's good. This maple here looks nice now too. It's because the cherry got redder. You can see that. So there it is. One of these vanities after 3 years later.